What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our survival series. This is episode 11 now, and we are starting off at our new base that we made last episode. But today, we're going to turn this new base into our new home. There's still a lot of work that we need to do over here, and I want to get some of that done today. And I think the first thing that we can do to start off with that is to bring another portal over here, because we need easier travel over here. Alrighty, so I know that I'm going to want to build the nether portal somewhere in this area. I think that's what I want to turn this area into. So I'm going to go ahead and build this thing. Alrighty, nether portal created. And of course we'll decorate it later on. I have an idea what I want to do. It's just that we haven't discovered the blocks I need for it quite yet, so I can't build it yet. But we'll get around to that sooner or later. Now, since I know that we're going to end up in a basalt biome most likely, I'm going to want to kind of control where the nether portal is. So the way that you do that is you take the coordinates in the overworld, and then you divide them by 8, and then build the portal in the nether at the new coordinates. Alright, so now I have the new coordinates written down, which is going to be 130 and 124. And I'm going to go over to my other portal, go through that, and then build a new portal at those coordinates, and they should link up. Alrighty, so now I'm going to head on over through this nether portal. I don't know exactly what's happening over here. There's a bunch of sheep. I came into the noise of a skeleton battling piglin. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it, honestly. Alright, so the new portal is actually going to be this way, which is the complete opposite direction that I thought it was going to be. So that's actually very interesting. Alright, so my portal is going to end up being right in this area right here. Alright, so I'm making a cobblestone and andesite box where the portal is going to be, because I'd rather gas not blow it up. Alright, and then I light it. And this should link up to the new base. But I'm not going to go through it because it's probably not exactly correct, and it'll probably be a few blocks off. So I'm going to go through the overworld one and link it that way. I kind of want to like name tag these sheep. Nether sheep. Anyways. Now, if I go through this nether portal, it should link up to the nether portal we just made in the nether. If everything I did was right. Alright, let's go. Looks like we did everything correct. Now I should be able to go back. Alright, perfect. We have another portal over here now. Alrighty, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to make another building for... That's basically going to be our new brewery. As you probably know, I'm not happy with our current brewery, and I want to do something very cool for this one. So I'm going to start out by gathering some of the resources I'm going to be using. I played around in creative a little bit, and I think I came up with a design that I'm very happy with that kind of fits that style over there, but it's a little bit more magical, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I think that the first resource that I'm going to get, which is right up here, is going to be some calcite. Alrighty, now I'm just going to gather a whole bunch of calcite. Alrighty, so I have 6 stacks of calcite now. That should be enough. Now the next resource I'm going to go ahead and grind up a ton of is wood. I'm going to particularly be using spruce and oak for this build. Alrighty, I have a ton of wood now. Hopefully that will be enough. It's not going to be nearly as big as that, but it'll be a fair size for sure. But yeah, now I want to get some resources for the roof, which I have a very, very special idea for this. So for this roof, I'm going to need to go down into the mines for this. So what I want to make this roof out of is actually amethyst. These amethyst blocks right here. I've never actually used these in a build, and I think that I came up with something super cool and creative for this. Alrighty, so I have cleared out that whole amethyst geode, and I think that there's another large one in the ancient city, so I'm going to go check that out real quick. Alrighty. So I believe that there's one right over here. Now I think this is in like the safer part of the... yeah, it's right here. And the area looks... okay, that it's not connected to anything, but it looks safe. Okay, so I think I can just get all this willy-nilly. Let's go. Alright, so I think 5 stacks should be more than enough. But I'm kind of curious. Is there any free chests that I can get over here? Alright, anything up here? Did not know that was a thing. Alright, well, I activated something. But I should still be good. Yeah. Alright, so there's actually a chest down there. I think that I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get this chest and head out. I'm not going to test my luck. But that was pretty stupid. Unfortunately, that was not worth it at all. This ancient city seems to suck for loot. Anyways, back up to the surface we go. So, I wasn't recording. I was just gathering gravel, and I just uncovered a buried treasure. What are the chances of that? Like, literally, this buried treasure is right behind the house. Like, I was just over here mining some gravel for concrete powder. Alrighty, so I have all the materials I think I'm going to be needing, and have a large area nice and ready to go for the brewery. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and stick you guys with another time-lapse, because I really enjoyed the last one I did last episode. I think that turned out really good. So I'm going to do another one of me building this thing, and I'll catch you guys on the other side of that. So please enjoy. And we are back, and here we have the brewery all done. I think it looks great. I love the amethyst roof. I added a gradient from blue terracotta up to purple concrete powder up to the amethyst. I think that it works very well together. It complements, I think, the storage room very nicely. Definitely not as detailed or, as extravagant, but I think it still looks very nice. And then on the inside, still pretty bare bones on the inside. We just have a little brewing setup right here. We have chests on either side. And then you come down here. We have a small little nether wart farm down here. That's about it. Pretty bare bones, but it's a functioning brewing place. So, yeah. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think that the next thing I want to do is I want to actually do the inside of the tower, because that's where we're going to put the new enchanting setup. So I was thinking, just make a little doorway. Alright, so we get a little doorway like that, just a simple doorway. then I was thinking maybe like a spiral staircase all the way up. Then I think I'm going to stop it right here where the windows are instead of all the way like up there. Just because I want the light from the windows to come in. I think that will be a lot better in the end. Alright, we have a nice little spiral staircase that will take us up here for where we can make our enchanting setup. Alrighty, now I think it's time that we can start moving stuff over here. Still definitely want to cover up the roof inside with a custom roof. I did that in here, I forgot to show y'all. Up here, instead of the pointed roof, I just added like a little support beams and just spruce roof, just something simple. But yeah, I think it's time we can start actually moving over here. Oh, the nether sheep are still here. Good to know. Alright, got the first round of stuff. This is going to take quite a few trips. Man, I wish I had shulker boxes right now. Alright, so I got everything to set up the enchanting table. So the enchantment table is obviously going to go in the middle right there. Then I'm going to try to figure out how to do the bookshelves. So like that. I honestly think this is probably going to be the best set we're going to do that will give us level 30. I don't have any I don't have anything on me that I can test it, but that should give me level 30. Alright, we got grindstone, we got our wither skull, we got our candles, we got some barrels. Got everything we need up here now. Don't have anything to light the candle with at the moment, but that's alright. Alright, so I think like all of our valuables and our ores will be on like this end. So we got diamonds in here, got our iron and our gold, coal, and then redstone and stuff. This will probably take a good minute, so I'm going to get back to you guys whenever I have it all done. One thing we can actually probably do right now before I do that is find a spot for the bed. Which, right here is actually a pretty good spot, so this is our new bed. Perfect. And I just realized, I had this enchanted golden apple for multiple episodes now, and I don't think I ever showed you guys. I got this in a mine shaft. Whenever I was like out exploring a little bit, I came across a mine shaft in the mesa, and I went inside of it, and one of the chests had a enchanted apple in it. So that's where I have that from, so there's no confusion. Alright, so it is just a bit later. I have pretty much everything important, at least, that I'm going to be needing over here now. Nothing in there, but, you know, got a little furnace set up right here, just like the one I had at the other base. I'm going to make like a proper furnace building at some point, just like how we had at the other base, but for now, just going to have them in here. Nothing's changed up there. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say right now, but I think that the next thing I want to do, I'm actually like smelting up a bunch of stone for this. The next thing I want to do real quick is I do want to decorate the portal a little bit because I am tired of looking at that huge hole in the ground. So I'm gonna wait for that stone to smelt up a little bit and maybe even mine a little bit by hand, and yeah, we'll make a nice little portal room. Alrighty, so I have at least a little bit of stone on me, and the idea that I had for the portal room was like just a portal cave, like nothing super fancy, just a little cave. And I originally wanted to do a lush cave. That's what I was talking about, but we haven't found a lush cave yet, so I can't get like spore blossoms and azalea stuff, and I could get most things if I find a wandering trader that sells moss, but that has not happened. Wait a minute. What are the chances? What are the chances this man sells moss? Alright, he doesn't. Okay, I was about to say, imagine. So I'm just going to kind of start placing blocks and just kind of see what happens, honestly. So this will be the entrance to our cave. We'll come in here and just go to the nether whenever we need to. So this is kind of what I got going for the inside. I'm going to have some glow berries hanging down. Probably going to add some more up on the roof. Just kind of shaping it, making it look a little bit better. And so far I'm liking it a lot. I mean, it's nothing super extravagant, like I said, it's just a little cave area. The outside definitely needs some work though. Alright, now that's looking so much better. Yeah, definitely an improvement from just a massive missing chunk of land. And now we can admire the brewery without the missing chunk of land in the background. Anyways, guys, I think that will about wrap it up for today's video. We've got so much done today. We built the brewery, we fixed the nether portal, and we have completely moved in, so this is our new area now. This is where everything is going to happen. And yeah, we have big future ahead of us in this world, and I cannot wait. So until then, if you guys like this, be sure to leave a like, and if you really liked it, consider subscribing. And in the meantime, I will peace out. So see you guys.